They're the biggest fish in the sea.
They have the thickest skin in the animal kingdom.
They are the deepest diving fish, world's biggest cold-blooded animal.
Largest shark.
A very charismatic animal, beautiful.
They are the biggest friend I met. Our big friend is the whale shark.
They're the gentle giants.
Ultimately, we start a new project when we see some question that we really need to answer.
This project has been 15 years in the making.
The project is an ecology project on whale sharks. We're going to be satellite tagging, tissue sampling, and plankton sampling.
We're looking at photo ID, we're deploying some tags, and this is all to help us understand what these whale sharks are doing when they're here and learn more about their biology and their ecology when they're in Oman waters.
Why they're here? Why are they aggregating in such large numbers? These are all questions we need to answer. So this is a mini-PET satellite tag. This is what we're deploying this year off Oman. So you can see we've got a short tether here. So it'll sit on the whale shark we've programmed some of them for 4 months, some of them for 6 months.
Once that tag's attached to the animal, it'll collect all this valuable data that'll tell us more about what the whale sharks are doing when they're here, what behaviors they're exhibiting, and where they're going when they're potentially leaving the area as well. Once they pop off to the surface, they communicate with satellites and they start downloading all of the data that they've collected while they were on the shark. And really gives us kind of this fine scale understanding of where that shark went when it swam around with this tag on it.
We want the sharks to show us what their most important habitats are, and then we can assess the human threats in those areas.
It always looks like they're just slowly moving along, swimming through the ocean. And we jump in and we quickly learn that that's not the case and that they're often swimming pretty hard and we have to kick hard to catch up with them. We're also doing this while freediving and while snorkeling, so as we're swimming to catch up with a whale shark, we have to catch our breath to then maybe free dive down and get our photos and deploy our tags. So these tags are not very cheap. They're pretty expensive, so there's always a lot of fail points that could go wrong. So there's always this sense of worry and maybe uncertainty that the tag's gonna do what you tell it to do and transmit that valuable data that it's collecting. So we often get asked if the tagging hurts the sharks or causes a change in their behavior, and the short answer is no. We've been all over the world. We've tagged a whole bunch of sharks. It often goes about its business, doesn't have any reaction to us. It continues feeding, it continues cruising along, it continues moving. They don't really have pain receptors that we have as humans. Whale sharks have the thickest skin in the animal kingdom, so they have about 16 to 20 centimeters of this kind of really hard protective layer of skin. They have dermal denticles, which are like armor, so it's often very hard to even get the tags deployed on animals in the first place.
We're meeting with the tourism operators, meeting with the ministries, meeting with schools. We've got a very short period of time, but we need to inspire people here to realize that there's an issue here. A lot of the sharks that we see here have scars on them. There's a lot of damage to some of the sharks that are here. So something needs to change to protect them. I think it can be quite easily done. It just has to happen.
Each individual is identifiable just from a photo. So we've been trying to spread especially that aspect. So people go out and take photos of the sharks. Just like that, basically everyone can be a whale shark scientist and contribute to research.
So without Daymaniat shells, we probably wouldn't be here today. The data that they've collected over the years is invaluable. They've been fundamentally there, they're backing all this research since it started.
I've always known how passionate they are as a company about the marine life and protecting it, and they're one of the most responsible tour groups I've ever been with.
Fahad's amazing. I mean, he's so enthusiastic. It's just inspiring to watch. He cares so much about the whale sharks. It's amazing to see somebody so passionate.
Because we do care a lot about the sea. So it was a good opportunity for us that we share our knowledge and respect. So we must reduce our speed from a nice distance, because sometimes we don't know how many they are there.
The best practices where they spend a certain amount of time with the whale sharks, that their boats are a certain distance away, that the engines are switched off, that the guests in the water are a certain distance away and only spend a certain amount of time with the sharks. And also speed limits within areas where whale sharks are known to be. All of this is just to help for the welfare of the sharks and also the welfare of people.
Honestly, I did promise myself from the first day I met all my friends, and I did promise them that I will stand for them. And now everyone hear about it, so they will be more careful. This is the first step.
You need a mass of people that want whale sharks to be protected. And things kind of go from there.